right? So the whole
Oh,
objective is
yeah.
basically kind of create a simulation out of it. Yeah. The moment I think something went wrong in the trigger, one of the trigger. I'm just going to quickly check because one plane is not functioning. Okay, never mind. I think that's going to take because triggers are lot many in number. If you just see
Huh.
those line by line, just kind of lot many numbers. So if I just start checking, it's going to take a time. Perhaps if any plane is not giving us the one trigger, I think got one plane trigger got malfunction where score is not getting added. Never mind. I'm just telling you beforehand. Let's see, and then we'll try to replicate. This is like kind of a game, which you are again doing with the help of. You can hear the sound, right? You can hear the sound, right? I just reduce the sound a little bit. Otherwise, it's sound. Yeah, so it says shoot the enemies flying across the city. See, you will gain 10 points for hitting and shooting the enemy. You need to get 100 points to claim reward. That's worth 5 lakh rupees. It's like I was just watching this Israel war. I thought, why not make a game where do some shooting game? So that's so we do with different things also, not necessarily shooting thing, but you can. I'll tell you how you can use it even for creating the corporate training material. But perhaps shooting is something interesting, so I thought, like, okay, let's start the game. Reduce a little bit more. Yeah, and there we go. So what we need to shoot and then see blast. I got 10 points. Again, I got 20 points. Yeah, and again, 30 points. Let me see. This is not able to shoot. Yes, there we go. 40 points. Okay, 50 points. Wow. I need 100 points to claim. 50 points. Could not. Oh, 70. Okay, all buttons are working. I was thinking that one button malfunction. Okay, I'd rather try this. I should click in the center, the whole little blast, because I'm shooting it using my cursor. 90, and there we go. Whoa, I got 100. Now this is enabled, Prior to that, like we disable it and then claim reward. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, what can be done like in this case, if you just see, these are like let me just completely reduce the sound. Instead of these objects which are flashing over the screens, rotating in the, you can have some description. You can tell, okay, click on the, like say the training is on accountability. Take an example, accountability, unaccountable behavior. So when we do the corporate training, we distinguish between the, what is the accountable behavior, ethical, correct, professional behavior, and what is unaccountable, irresponsible behavior. So all these responsible, irresponsible behavior will float like a small description box over the screen.
Okay.
Let's say one is violation of a company policy. It's an unaccountable behavior, right? So that will have a small bullet point. You can have it like a text box kind of floating or a shape floating across. So what you tell the learner that they have to basically click on the what you can say the accountable behavior, and then they will gain point. If they click on unaccountable behavior, it will be a penalty. You will deduct 10 points or 5 points or something. They have to, their point will go, let's say I got 90 and then my score will become 85 if I click on some negative thing, I mean, by mistake, if I click on unaccountable behavior and I say it's accountable behavior. So penalty can be added. And once I reach a particular score, I can reward claim. The claim can be in the form certificate or scores or whatever. Within one module or the entire course, you can have like a small simulation done like this. The previous one is also simulation. This is also a kind of a simulation for it. Let me tell you how we can kind of create it, right? So kind of create it. We create it in a new file because already variables are created. You can see it's only the number variable which we have created. There are 2 files. That's why there's one more. So I will now open a new file. Okay, this is Do you know the fruit ninja game? So what will happen in that game? The fruits will be thrown like this, like planes are now flying, right? Same way, fruits will be moving across here and there. What you need to do, you need to click on the fruit, and then each click on the fruit will slice, and you will get a point. Do this. So instead of plane hitting, you're doing a fruit ninja, where the ninja will basically use his sword to cut the fruit, and you show the instead of blast, because I have given a GIF blast which I added. Instead of blast, it will be fruit cut. So he gains. And then once the object enters the screen, again it will become normal. Like we click, it become blast, right? Show you here before I work on the new slide so that you gain an idea about it. See here, I have a plane. Yes, so I have a this icon one as a plane. See, I've clicked on it, icon one, and then it plane is coming. Now come to the state. What I have added is this state. It's a GIF. I downloaded it from the internet, added a GIF. So instead of this blast GIF, you will have a like a cut fruit. So this is a full fruit and cut fruit. Do you want to try with the plain or cut fruit? All we have to have a state. That's what. So if you see this icon 4, this is the plane. So I have this gray plane and the blast. So I added the blast as a chip. But in our cut fruit, we are not adding a blast. We are rather, if we just go here, let's say we grab some illustration and I say cut apple. Full apple will be also there, cut apple. Let me see if I can grab some. There we go. I got some apple. So there we go. Cut apple. And there's a whole apple also available. So from here we change the, instead of taking GIF, we are taking a not taking the GIF, but taking an image. We'll try with the GIF because that looks really great. Okay, so let me, yeah, so this is what. So you can see these multiple triggers. Before I show you, just wanted to show you the triggers. User clicks on button 1. Again, you will have jump to the slide, next slide. If you're kind of a button 1 means this button, this one. This is reward claim button basically. And then these are the triggers for each icon. That is each plane. I have not even renamed it. This is a plane basically. Each icon. These are icons which are taken from here, from the content library. We are having almost, if you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triggers. Similarly for button 2 also, all triggers are working. I was thinking one trigger got malfunction, but fortunately all are working. Then you have your another plane. Yeah, so if I just click on it, icon to this is our drone. So again, you have 5 triggers. So for each one, we require almost these many triggers to make it function. You can have more planes, you know. I mean, the whole screen will be full of planes kind of a scenario. And you see the triggers like we are using the animation motion path. We are slowing the animation. Once the animation complete, we are rotating it again in that same motion path. And this, when user clicks, the state of the particular object is getting to new state. New state is a blast state. And whenever the particular icon enters the screen, see if I click on the blast, it will become, I'll click on the icon, it will become blast. When it
Again, it
enters,
has to.
shouldn't become normal. Yeah, so those triggers need to be set. Let's try it out. I think you will get it. Whoa, so many open. All right, so there we go. Absolutely. You can give a reward, like a image of a reward. We can just kind of reward or some kind of image. You can take it. Image. Maybe like great job kind of. This could be a very nice one. We can give like great job, and we can give a very like a emoji emoticon, which is like a face down kind of a thing, like sad kind of a thing. This can be added. Okay, so let's do this. Do you want to try that? But we have to have a content, so I have to imagine contents and do it. But we can do it. Do you want to try this or that? Or do you want to try the plain one? Anything is okay. Okay, let's try with this. This accountable, unaccountable. Oh, in Ninja will have unaccountable, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first insert. We can do anything, insert shape, button, anything. I'm taking shape.
Shapes, yeah.
So what kind of shape design would do? Regular shapes, I think we can take it up. Or I can take circular. Let me take regular because text need to fit in. So each of them requires some kind of appropriate description. Let's say admitting mistakes. So we require separately to be done for each one. So admitting mistake. Let me keep it black and then bold it. I can download this perhaps. Yes. Let me see if I can get a. These are all our GIFs, so we can take it. You did it. Where did it go? Oh, yes, this is a GIF with a transparent background. That's what we wanted. This one. Let me see if I can save it. Oh, it's coming as a WP file. This is a problem. It should not come as a WEBP file. It should come as a GIF. Let me see if I can do it from here. Oh, wow, great. This is great. Then I can save it over here. Reward. Yeah. Okay. Okay, how about -1? What GIF it should be? Bad result. Where did it go? This one. Let me open this. Why the GIF is not operating? No, it's an image. It's PNG. It's a PNG. Yeah, it's also PNG. I will put a bad that face down, na, that
Okay.
emoji is that the way face
Emoji.
down. This one. Again, why it's not GIF? This is also not GIF. I think this should be GIF. Yeah, what they have done, they mentioned GIF, but it's not a GIF. It's like it's being saved as image. I'm clicking like this, it should save as a GIF, like how it happened for the previous one. No, it's all PNG. It's all PNG. Just start moving, immediately the moment you load it, moving also. These are not moving. I mean, these are not Jeff. Oh, yes, this is moving.
Okay.
But this Y is mentioned. It's okay, right? Should we take it? Okay, then,
Subject.
yeah. Okay, there we go. We come back. Okay, so admitting mistake. Let me. For each one needed to be done, the copy paste leads to problem. So, yeah, and we'll edit state, then add a new state. And this is a new state. We say, whatever, I'm not naming it now. We should perhaps always name it. Select this on this only. Select it. This new state is selected and then remove it off. Delete. Okay. Can you see this plus button? I'll enlarge it for you so that you can view it. Can you see this plus button over here? Yeah, hold on. I'll just just hold on. Just gonna delete this. Delete this. Just a moment. I'm just gonna take it to a little more this side, a little more this side, and then do it. Okay, so this is, I'm placing it over here because I have to animate it from here to outside. Okay, edit state, then plus button, new state, added. Now new state should be selected. Okay, now this is selected, delete del. Okay, now can you see a small plus button on the screen? Now here you need to place that particular GIF or image, whatever you want as a new state. So I'll come to the insert and I'll grab that particular image because I have to get it from the file. So picture from file. Oh, here I saved it in the desktop. A reward and open. Yeah, it is placed over here. It and bring it over here on that plus button. This is where the object is kept. This is where my admit button is. Okay, you will see it here. Now I'm just saying done. Yeah. So this is where I should place it. Because
Okay.
actually when it comes back, it should come back to this place only. So always
Okay.
ensure that wherever the object is. Okay. Now let's insert one more button.
Mhm.
Oh, not button. I will use the shape. No, this is a correct one, right? So it should only give the reward. If it's the wrong one, then only the reward. I have to have a separate set of correct answers and incorrect answers. This is a correct answer, so only reward will come. I'm now putting the incorrect answer. Let's say violating policies. Let's say company policies and compliances or protocols. Let me put it that way. Yeah, and again, we keep the same color and increase it a little bit. We'll keep all the boxes same size. So description need to be minimal as possible. That is what needed to be taken care. Yes, so I can expand it a little bit. Maybe I can expand it in this manner a little bit. This is fine. Yeah, and then come to the, let's say this will be coming from this direction. That's why I kept it on the right hand side. New state, and
New
then
state.
add new. I'm not adding new. We should perhaps add it, say new state, and then come here and delete it off. Now come back to insert, and from the picture, from the file, this is where we have the penalty. Yeah, decrease the size and place it. You can crop it also a bit if you want. Should I remove the file? There we go. And then say done. Okay, so like that, we have to insert more. Be careful with the copy paste. It leads to problem because my file got corrupted earlier. I was doing one fruit file, it got corrupted. I was preparing part of demo only because I always prepare the demo sets beforehand. It becomes easier for the learner to understand instead of doing it from the scratch. Yeah, especially for difficult interaction. I show the demo piece and then kind of the actual one, which I'm doing it right with you right now. But the corrupted because of that, adding too much of stuff. I try to add too many things to show, so the demo at least will give them an idea. And then the fruit cut and the stuff got so thin, like either I instead of fixing it, I thought it's okay, better get rid of it. It's wasting my so much of time. But I will get rid of it, rather try that one, that which I was showing you. Okay, so the black, and then we type in the text. What do we write? We say taking initiative. Increase the size of the text a bit, bold it, and done. And then again, once again, quick. Last button, new state added. These should be renamed, which I haven't very much required that we name it. See the plus button?